Hello, thank you for coming to this site today. I'm going to give you a quick review of the General Purpose Interview Preparation Guide. This is a guide which is aimed at office-based business executives and professionals, and what it is a systematic planning process which you can go through prior to an interview to maximize your performance at interview. Why do you need this? Well, what I've found in my experiences is that interviewees make very common mistakes, which mean that they struggle to get through the interview and be seen as a sort of top candidate. So these 5 main errors are that the candidates are not showing specific interest and familiarity with the company and its services. It looks like they're just applying for any old job. It's a big turn-off for interviewers. Second thing is that the candidate seems to have a lack of clarity on the role and the skills required. Once again, it just makes them look a bit disinterested. The third problem is that there's often a lack of appreciation of the person's own strengths and weaknesses and abilities, and just makes them look very unprepared. Fourthly, the candidates often don't come across as believable because they can't back up what they say in their answers to the questions. And 5, candidates often don't ask enough pertinent questions, which is questions that are really engaging and show that they're really interested in the company. Or they sometimes just ask too many sort of bland questions where they could just find the answers on the website. So what this guide does is it helps to eliminate those errors and maximize your performance interview by taking you through 7 preparatory steps, 8 actually. These are looking at the sort of vital statistics and critical information about the employer, how to find this information, gaining absolute clarity on the key elements of the role, establishing the essential skill requirements of the role. We'll introduce you to structured interviewing and behavioural questioning, establish some of the likely interview questions based on the role requirements. We'll establish the likely interview questions based on the standard core success competencies and how you can find this information. We can establish questions for you to ask at interview, and also recommend the conduct before, during and after the interview. So the document is about 26 pages, and yes, you could probably read this in half an hour, or whatever, but the idea is that you would actually spend 4 to 8 hours actually preparing this. So you'll be going through, reading it, preparing your questions and answers. So yes, it's not meant to be read from back to back. It's meant to be read, and then it's a sort of workshop. It's a guide to guide you through actually preparing for interview. So yes, it would probably be about a good day's work to prepare effectively for an interview. So yes, there's no guarantees this is going to be that you'll sort of get to second interview or be offered a job, but it will improve your readiness to perform well at an interview. So good luck with the next stage of your career. Thank you.